guys, welcome back to another reaction video. I'm Hayley, and today we're going to be reacting to The Haunting of Hill House episode 5, The Bent Neck Lady. Last we left off in episode 4, it was all about Luke, and we learned at the end of the episode that Luke does not think Nell's death was suicide, and perhaps there was something more afoot. And, you know, based on the title of this episode, The Bent Neck Lady, I'm thinking we're gonna kind of dive straight into the deep end as to what's been going on with Nell, if we're following the same format as we have with the other episodes. Episode 5, Nell's the 5th sibling. This one should be all about her. And I guess we're finally gonna see what happened to her, like in the day leading up to her death, how she died, maybe even what's been going on afterwards, because she showed up in Steven's apartment, which was crazy. So yeah, I'm really excited to get into it. As always, the full-length reaction is going to be up on our Patreon, as well as the next reaction, episode 6, which is going to be up for early access. So head on over to our Patreon, support us if you can. We would really appreciate it. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you stick around. And with that, let's just jump right into The Haunting of Hill House episode 5. We're just opening with the intro, huh? No, like, little scene beforehand. I have a feeling this episode's, like, gonna be pretty insane. It is a little bit longer than some of the other episodes we've been watching. It's over an hour, so... Whew. This is, like, the opening of episode 1. Oh, the first night. She's been haunted by the Bent Neck Lady since the first night she was there. What's she looking at? They love the jump scares. I knew it was coming too. What the heck? Why is Bent Neck Lady screaming at her?
It's okay. It's just a nightmare.
I was awake. She screamed so loud it hurt my ear.
Oh no.
No, it wasn't Theo. It was...
If she comes back, you come find us, okay?
Yeah, and we'll scare her away.
Y'all.
I'd rather sleep here.
So these...
Okay.
So the stuff from the beginning, those were the first 2 nights? This poor girl. I don't know how long they lived in Hill House before the dad packed him up in the middle of the night, but like... If the Bent Neck Lady was tormenting her every single night...
Young ladies.
What on earth?
Good night.
Tell me what's inside your locket.
You know what's inside my locket.
I am?
Oh.
Can I have a locket like that someday?
You can hold on to it tonight, and when you're older, I'll give you this one.
I wonder if Nell got the necklace. We already know the Bent Neck Lady is about to be floating above her from episode 1. I wonder why the Bent Neck Lady is, like, so, like, attached to Nell specifically. What? What?
I'm frozen.
What?
I can't talk.
And how long does this last? Until you're able to move again?
Maybe a minute, maybe 2. But it feels like hours sometimes.
Well, it seems like she's in therapy, which is good.
Do you ever see anything during these episodes?
I know this all must sound really weird.
Not at all. Sleep paralysis is actually more common than
Oh, interesting.
completely harmless.
He thinks maybe it's
Which
sleep
is easy for
paralysis.
the sleep tech to say, right? In the deepest stage, your brain basically switches off the muscles to stop you from acting out your dreams. Your brain wakes up before it starts the engines again. Just takes a minute for you.
So
And
she's experiencing like this sleep paralysis her entire life?
Things people sometimes report.
After
shadow people, animals,
the,
dead loved ones. So your dreams may carry over.
a little spill.
Oh. That's like her dad used to say.
What now, Dr. Vance?
Oh, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a sleep tech.
I wonder where this episode is going.
Just call me Arthur.
So what now, Arthur?
Oh my gosh, wait, is that her husband?
First, we'll schedule you for a sleep test where we chart your brain waves, heartbeat, and breathing while you sleep.
The way that they just looked at each other gave me vibes.
An escape plan.
A series of actions you'll be able to recall during these episodes to help you get through them. Do you
Poor
drink coffee?
Nell.
Yeah, Are you asking me if I want to get coffee?
Health history section in your file.
Oh,
That is so awkward.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be.
No, I really
I
misread
was
that.
planning on waiting until the end of your visit to ask you out for coffee. But since you brought it up,
Oh. Is that allowed? Wait. I guess he's not a doctor. So I guess it's okay?
Let's go where the wild things go. Let us go where time runs slow.
Oh man. Usually we start off the episode with like a lot of really sad trauma. Which, I mean, we got a little bit. But now it's going to be happy. Because she's happy and they're getting married and...
Don't you know you're not alone?
Oh, there's Shirley in the background.
Some moon meets me in the dark
Oh. That's so cute.
for you.
Dude, this is so sad. Because you know it's just going to go downhill from here. Like...
hey. Oh, you haven't had one of these in a while.
Oh.
Hey, you got it. Control your breath.
I wonder... That's so interesting. So it can happen when she is not alone.
What's your fizz? There you go.
Oh.
Did it?
Oh, heavenly day.
Wow, that's like terrifying.
All the clouds.
Because, like, obviously, you know, the bent neck lady's not real, but sleep paralysis is. And it sounds absolutely terrifying
No trouble today.
to, like, not be able to move and to, like, see things in the shadows.
Smile on your face.
Wow. Just like the last time anybody was happy was at Nell's wedding. Well, actually, that's not even true. Luke wasn't there. She seen her mom at her wedding. The ghost of her mother at her wedding. Are you kidding me? Is that a
What are you
good
looking at?
thing or a bad thing?
Nothing. Too much champagne, maybe.
Like, she did not look happy, but I was like, you know, maybe if she sees ghosts, it's just like her mom's presence there on her wedding day.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna have to get used to that.
It's been a long time.
I mean, he seems like a really good husband. He's so supportive. Oh no, what happened? I'm so worried. Huh? Did the bent neck lady do that? How? How? His neck is also bent, just like her. I mean, I suspected that he probably died or something really bad happened, but
And I saw her some more.
I, like,
But then he came into my
Ghost.
life and she went away.
like, what are the ghost rules in this universe?
Oh, we've talked about this before. Arthur died of an aneurysm
I know.
Well, if you know, then you must also know that it was a random tragic event.
I know it looked like an aneurysm. I don't expect you to believe me.
Nobody does.
Stars.
A cup of stars. I'll be. It's beautiful.
Also, we still don't know what's up with the Dudleys.
I think I know who this may have belonged to.
Jacqueline?
Jacqueline Hill. Her mom owned this house, Mrs. Hill.
Did you know her?
I did. I took care of her when she was old. She lived in that bed.
Oh, of course she did.
One of the things she kept saying was that Jacqueline needed her cup of stars. I didn't understand then, but I guess I do now. Once they've trapped you into being like everyone else, you'll never see your cup of stars again.
Huh?
But
That
you should wash it first.
is a very interesting
very
thing to say. Okay, so that cup was used only by Jacqueline.
Look what I found. Can we have a tea party?
Not now. Young lady,
Please, oh,
What's-
please, oh.
Going on.
we have a very, very important job. And that's to take care of this house.
Classic. Ghost does some stuff, blames the kid.
I saw you playing with chalk yesterday.
On the patio. I want it right on the wall.
I have a steel poker in my head, and my daughters are trashing my...
She's in a mood.
I love Theo. She is so funny. I wonder... Since the bent neck lady is so attached to Nell, and Nell has Jacqueline's cup, is the bent neck lady Jacqueline?
You didn't. You can tell?
Come home, Nell. Huh? Wait, huh? Huh?
Is this a good place?
Oh yeah, it's a palace. Turn left here. Summer camp for junkies.
Oh, is this the one that he was at, right?
How you doing?
I'm good.
That was not very convincing.
Really hard ever since Arthur. Yeah. Been having a hard time sleeping in that house without him.
I just need one more favor.
Why are we...
Uh-oh.
The guy in the white hat over there.
He owe him money.
I need to get well before I go in. You get to kind of go through the gates and you get to kind of get it out of your system, you know, and get well one last time. And I owe that guy. And if he sees me coming and I don't have money, he doesn't know you.
So you want...
He wants her to go buy drugs from him?
Oh, don't say it like
And then drop you off at rehab.
That's pretty wild.
thing, Nellie.
That's a
And
pretty wild thing to
I'll be
ask
back
for,
as
Luke.
soon as I get out. And look, I can bullshit Steve and Cheryl and Theo if I got it, but not you, Nellie.
Girl, I really don't think you should do this.
It's just you and me. That's it. This is it. Just push me through the gates, and then that's it. That's it.
It's interesting the way that he's talking about it. Like,
I
get
believed
well.
you. I always believed you. And when we were kids,
Luke, I feel like this is like guilt tripping now.
you saw. I believed you.
I believed you when you said there were ghosts, so go buy me heroin. Like,
I always believed you, you know that? No, I get it. I've been having a really hard time too, and nobody wants to see it, you know? I'll be right back.
What's about to happen?
He just spit that out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Really? Oh man, Nell is having a rough time. She would be having a rough enough time without a bent neck lady, but...
Nellie.
Oh. Why is she getting rid of all of her pills?
I saw my brother last month. Our bed opened up in a center downtown, and he needed someone to drive him. The first few days he was there, I felt like I had the worst flu of my life. Day 4, I started to feel better.
The twin thing. I was like, what does that have to do with anything?
My shared empathy made me feel nauseous for the first few days, but then he needed my help, and I helped him. That's all.
Wait, you did what?
He needed to get well.
Yeah.
It was a little thing, and he's fine. Can we drop it? Anything?
No. I'm sorry.
Is she telling the truth?
That's where he died.
Did you ask your sister to touch that exact spot?
Nellie,
That's
don't want
a lot.
Hey, the fuck! Nellie!
You really can't feel anything. I mean, I feel like I can feel him here sometimes.
I am feeling serious fucking concern. That is what I am feeling!
I just want to know.
What is this new doctor doing for you anyway?
Sorry.
You look worse now than you did 4 months ago. He's not exactly impressing me, and I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Well, she's been flushing her meds, so.
Wish you would consider just moving back east. You are here all by yourself.
I have Steven.
When he's not on a book tour.
Yeah, you haven't really seen him much.
Does Shirley know what he made you do?
Like you're above taking money from family.
Oh.
Yeah, you really want to talk about what Shirley knows and doesn't know?
What does that mean?
Wow. The family drama.
I've got your back. But I also have my limits.
Only with us. And never with yourself.
This must be the fight that she was talking about in episode 1.
You want more than yourself. And that's sad. But don't lecture me about adulthood, Theo. Not from Shirley's fucking guest house.
Wow. Is that the last conversation they had before she died? That's awful.
Have you or your siblings been back to Hill House since '92?
Look, I'm thrilled you guys came out for the reading today, but I'm really here to talk about it.
All anybody wants to know is about Hill House.
Do you keep in touch with your father?
Bruh.
Again, I'm not going to answer questions about my family.
That's fair. But also, you shouldn't have written a book about them if you didn't want people to ask questions.
That's not great.
I have a question, Steve.
Nell,
Oh, is she about to go off on him?
I'm so glad you're here.
Why do you keep lying to these people?
Look, everybody, I'm sorry about this. My family is just like any other family. We don't always agree on it.
Like any other family. We're different. Because of where we grew up.
This is a lot to confront him with in front of everybody.
And you sell tickets for the privilege, and yet you don't believe in any of it.
Nell.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that Mom was crazy, and Luke's crazy, and we're all just nuts. And then you tell our stories. You know, you're supposed to protect me.
Wow. I mean, no lies detected.
Things to me when I try to tell you. And then you make so much money.
Nell.
I don't ask you for anything. Ever. Just this.
Because Steven's kind of a jerk.
This place, think of it as my office. I'm at work right now. You don't come in here and embarrass me like
I've seen all the phases with you. The Christian phase, the New Age phase, the crystal phase,
Yeah, the last time anyone was happy was her wedding. This is...
It's because you're transitioning into a new treatment, Nell.
Dude.
This was not the time or place. Not the time or place.
You should have seen his face.
Do you think that was constructive?
I mean, nah, but it was pretty cool to see.
And I'm standing up for myself. For the first time.
She does not look good. She looks exhausted.
You're taking your medication. Because, you know, this was never about confronting Stephen or your other siblings. How can a house, just a collection of bricks,
It's haunted, my guy.
have that much power over people? But see, neither of you, not for a long, long time. And I think that if you were to look at it...
I think that's pretty insane that, like...
empty in the woods,
you know,
you'd
20,
find it's
30
not a
years.
monster. It's barely even a house.
It's, like, still affecting all of them this way.
Lived there in, what, 26 years, you said? It's just a building.
Did she go back to Hill House because her freaking therapist told her to? That is insane. Or her psychiatrist.
What would Arthur say to you if he could talk to you right now?
Okay. So she is So the reason she's going back is actually because of her psychiatrist? Bro, you gave her some trash advice right there. Ooh. Is this the same motel that they went to?
For Mom?
Not yet. He locked this door behind me.
So what? We still don't know what happened to her mom. Like, what actually happened?
What else happening? I don't know. You were the last one out. What'd you see? Dad woke me up. What did you mean? Mommy looked hurt.
She fell on the floor.
Where?
We were in the red room having a tea party with Abigail and Mommy.
How? The red room's locked.
Abigail's also that imaginary girl in the word. They were having a tea party with Abigail and the bent neck lady? Kids will have tea parties with anybody, honestly. Oh no, she's having another sleep paralysis moment. And Arthur isn't there to help her out of it. Who is that? Who is that? Dude, They always do this with the transitions, man.
I found her.
I could not see in the dark, but this man is covered in blood.
She's okay now.
Wait, what happened? Did he, like...
It's just pain.
Did she get, like, crazy possessed and need to kill her or
You
something?
should get some sleep. You've had a rough night.
What is this? Look at that. Look at his eyes. Oh my gosh. Gotta be honest, this is not a good look for you, my guy. Just chilling, absolutely covered in blood. Not a good look.
Why?
Give me a second, sweetie.
What's going on?
I have to go with them now and answer some questions.
How long is later?
It won't be that long.
No, you said you'd be right back before.
Oh.
Your Aunt Janet's flight gets in at... she should be here at no later than 2 o'clock. On the 2 and the big hand's on the 12. She should be here, okay?
We've heard a lot about this Aunt Janet, but we've never actually seen her.
Ready.
So she just has the pocket watch from when her dad gave it to her, like that night 26 years ago. Who was that on the ceiling, too? Like, I did not recognize this man.
How are your brother and sisters doing? I've wondered since the book.
Oh, this is the day.
You know who I wish would write a book? Your dad.
Are you saying you'd prefer not to do a viewing?
It's Nell. I need you to call me. I'm worried about Luke.
I mean,
I talked to him.
I kind of figured she lied about that to try and get people to actually call her back. Like, look at how dimly lit everything is. This is a creepy hallway. Dude, are you kidding me? I don't like this at all. Dude. Come on. She like fell from the ceiling.
It's Steve. Sorry I missed your call. I talked to Shirley. I know you're worried about Luke, but I called his rehab center and he's fine. He actually got his 90-day chip today, if you can believe that.
Why are the shadows moving like that? It's just showing passage of time. Is she just sitting there for like hours and hours and hours? What time is it? She's sitting there for like 10 hours? Girl.
Okay. Nelly.
You can at least put it off until the morning.
You probably shouldn't have slept all day.
Girl.
There's nothing wrong with going tonight.
I'm sorry?
Just a card kiss in the woods.
Did that house not absolutely terrify the heck out of you? You can absolutely go see it in the daytime. Not at 3 a.m. What is... What is going on, girl? This is not a good move. Especially like a house as infamous as this, like... They would actually have to lock it, otherwise people would be showing up literally all the time. This is when she calls her dad.
Nell?
Daddy.
Honey, are you okay? What time is it?
She's back.
I don't understand how, like...
In bed?
I want you to go to Steve and Lee's.
This would help,
I'm
like...
going to drive to Orlando.
Okay, now I'll see you there tomorrow.
It's like luring her in.
Okay. I love you, Daddy.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm like ready to see. Come home now. Two lights.
Sorry to wake you.
Huh? This is like everything's coming together in like the worst way. The house is absolutely luring her back in. Like, why are all the lights on? Like, everything she's seeing, like, can't be real.
Where have you been?
Nellie, your mom's looking for you.
Mom?
Shirley, where's your mother?
She's over here.
Dude! What the heck? What is going on?
Oh, good. You're here. But you're not even dressed.
What's going on?
Sorry. I didn't write that.
I know you didn't, sweetie.
This is absolutely terrifying.
We always believed you. I have something you can wear. Middle drawer of my dresser.
It's gonna be that dress she was wearing in, I forget what, was it episode 1? Where she was like dancing in the red room? Like, this is so weird because obviously her siblings and her dad aren't dead, so they're not ghosts. So what is this, like, is it like a hallucination? Is it like one ghost making up an entire scenario and like putting it in her head or something? And why is it like this house is like really obsessed with Nell specifically?
You're so beautiful.
So are you, Mom?
We need to get downstairs.
Downstairs?
Of course. We can't be late for the reception.
What? What's happening?
You look amazing.
Huh?
I always should have believed you. About everything.
Oh my gosh, even Lee is there in her little, like, fantasy.
I'm so sorry that we fought. I'm so proud of you, but...
Luke isn't there. Well, I literally... Never mind. He's right there.
Thanks for believing in me, Nellie. It did the trick.
This is like everything she ever wanted. And it's awful. Like, it's so scary. I knew it. It was gonna be her husband. Arthur.
Hi, gorgeous.
Is she thinking she's dancing with him in the red room?
I've missed you.
I could not have guessed the way this episode is going, like, at all. They're playing, like, this really sweet, romantic song, and she's, like, in a house full of ghosts, absolutely hallucinating all of this. Like, don't try and lure me into a false sense of calm. I know it's about to, like, totally jump scare us, or, like... Yeah, literally, this is what's actually happening. Like, what the heck? Hate this. Hate it. Is this how she's gonna die? She's gonna think she's doing something else and she's like actually gonna accidentally like... Well, her little fantasies ended. And now... Huh? Wait. Didn't Luke say there was a tea party with Abigail, their mom, and Nell? Wait, hold on. There's the rope.
Nellie.
She like thinking it's the locket and she's actually putting the rope around her neck?
It's yours now.
Hey, what the heck, guys?
Mommy.
What? Wait, why would her mom do that though? Dude! Wait, what the heck? Dude. Huh? Wait, huh? What? Oh my gosh, I kind of feel like I'm gonna cry, but also what? Hold on. I like need a second to like process what the heck just happened. Wait. She's the Nell is the bent neck lady? And she's been seeing herself? How does that even work? Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. We like really need to unpack this real quick. Okay. First of all, that episode was crazy. Okay. Separate from the ending, that episode was okay. Different, I think a little bit different than the other episodes because I feel like we got a lot more of Nell's backstory, like when she was an adult, whereas a lot of the other kids' backstories, we got a lot of that as when they were kids, and then in their adult life, we mostly just focused on those like few days. But with Nell, we got like years worth of her history. Okay, this poor woman has been haunted by herself. She has been haunting herself. Like, how does that even work? My mind is kind of like blown right now. Okay, so Nell is the bent neck lady. Her mom freaking killed her? Is that what we're trying to get? Like, I've been saying all this time, like, oh, her mom probably got possessed or something, but like, is her mom actually like seriously messed up? Because, you know, that's a pretty insane thing for her to do, to like push her off. That was insane. And then the whole thing with her haunting herself, like, I don't know the ghost lore for this universe, but that's like so wild. So I feel like that kind of creates like a little bit of like a paradox, kind of like, you know, when that classic one where it's like, oh, if you go back in time and kill your grandfather before he has kids, would you even exist? But if you don't exist, how could you go back in time? So it's kind of like that, because the only reason Nell is so messed up in the first place is because she's being haunted by the bent neck lady. And the only reason she goes back to Hill House is because she's trying to confront that. And then that's what kills her. So it's kind of like paradoxical. Like, also, like, why is she haunting herself? Because it definitely seems like it's against her will. Like, I mean, when she was floating above, she was like, no, 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 no. She doesn't want to be haunting herself. So why is she? Like, I feel like that, you know, it cleared up a lot of stuff as to what happened to Nell, but it opened up, like, this show, that's what it does. It's like, here's some things that you want to know the answers to, and we'll give you those. But in doing so, you're going to have to think about all these new unanswered questions. Because, I mean, that felt like, you know, it's a short show, but it felt like, you know, like a season finale a little bit. Because now, like, what now? We've gone through all 5 of the siblings. We know that Nell's dead now. I think her 4 siblings are going to have to try and figure out what the heck is going on. The whole sequence with her in the house, I know I was talking about it as it was happening, but I mean, we don't really know for sure. Obviously, there's you know, I said a few things like hallucination, or, you know, the ghosts are making this up in her mind, or, you know, I don't really know what's going on still. This house, man, it never lets you know what's actually going on. We still don't know what happened with their mom. We still don't know what's going on with all the other ghosts, because obviously it's not just Nell that was haunted. But Nell was haunted by herself, so what does that mean for everybody else? I mean, I don't think Luke is the bowler hat man, but I guess we never know. Like, now, everything is coming into question. Oh my gosh. That episode was crazy. It was really, really, really good. It was really sad too. This show does a really good job of kind of giving you those snippets of happiness that make it so much sadder. You know, like, I feel like when you are able to see, like, what they did have and then now where their lives are at, it's just that much worse and that much more devastating. Yeah, so I'm really, really excited to get into the rest of the show. Like, we're halfway done now, guys, so who knows what could happen at this point. But yeah, with that, the full-length reaction is going to be up on our Patreon, as well as the next reaction, episode 6, which will be up for early access. Head on over to our Patreon. We would really, really appreciate your support. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me. If you're new, I hope you stick around, and I will see all of you in the next video.